Hey everybody, it's Carl's from Immortals Podcast. Today I have Mikey again on the mic. I'm always going to have him.
Always.
Kind of a staple here.
Yeah, I'm just...
This is permanent. I'm going to staple him to the seat.
I'm stuck to this rubber band chair.
You going on a new seat? You just got a new mic?
I don't know. Do I need a new seat? Let's see. Let's hear it in the comments.
You probably do.
They're going to say yeah.
Anyway, on a serious note, Patreon, that's the supporters we have. That's got him a new mic. So cool. Not personally, but them donating each month. So if you like this content and you want to see more, just Patreon, support us on Patreon, subscribe on YouTube, and that helps us out a lot.
Boom.
Today we're going to talk about some basic stuff, Mike. D&D starter set. Okay, this came out. You're going to ask me the year, and I'm going to be like, I don't know. Several years ago, probably when 5th edition first started. So basically, this, if you're not into D&D yet and you want to get into D&D thanks to the movies, the mainstream and everything, everybody wants to get into D&D, and sometimes you come here and you get overwhelmed by all the nonsense that happens. Wednesday night is Adventure League. You can come in here and learn how to play. Sunday also during the day. You check us on the website. But if you come here and try to play that day, it's a little overwhelming.
A little.
Yeah. There can be a lot of guys here that talk a whole lot of D&D stuff, but they've been playing for years, or even if you've been playing for a year, 6 months, you know a lot and you really get into it. It can be overwhelming for new players. That's why whenever anybody comes in, and I've told you this, right? Do you know what this is?
That is the starter set.
Do you truly know what this is, though?
I believe that is everything you need to get started with D&D, especially when you're a DM, right?
The talking points behind me that you put up.
Yeah.
See, you need to learn. This starter set's $19.99. It literally has everything you need to start a basic game. It has a 64-page adventure book, a 32-page rule book, 5 pre-generated characters, and all the dice you need.
Isn't there a set that has the player manual, the
there's
monster
an
manual?
Essentials. It's like an upgrade
those are the
from
essentials?
this. But that's I think it's like $25.
This is what you need to play, like to absolutely
Like if you
play.
honestly, your kids, this is good for kids too. Like I get a lot of parents that come in, their kids are like anywhere from 12 seems to be a good age to start playing D&D to me, like real basic stuff with other kids their same age. That seems to be the age that's fun. That's the age I remember starting to play. And it was like a whole big world to you. But for $20,
still waiting, by the way, for me to play.
$20.
I know this is for me.
$19.99. You can start. It's everything you need, including the dice. And I always like to show that as good for parents or somebody buying this as a gift, because for $20, it's $20 price point. You come in here, plus tax, so you're like at 21 something. You come on, with a discount coupon or something like that, you probably get away with $20.
We give those out. You give those out.
We do. And discount Mondays.
Does it hurt your soul?
5% off. Yeah,
hurt your soul.
It hurts my soul.
He doesn't even like talking about it.
I don't even like it. Discount Mondays. You get 5% off at least. So pretty much.
Don't roll 30% off.
Oh my God.
Not in front of him.
Yeah,
in front of me. Maybe, yeah.
I'll absolutely just pass out. But for $20, you can get everything you need to start, and it's real basic. Honestly, when this came out, I had a seasoned group of players that I play with my friends, so we're all old. This came out as 5th edition, and I was like, let me just get the starter set. We'll stay there. I don't want to make a big investment in this. I opened it up, handed out the pre-generated characters. We played, man, it had to be a year. We did like once a week, we missed a few weeks and everything. But the adventure in here took you from 1st to 5th level. It was deep enough where you can have this nice adventure, and it was just good rules. If you like if you like any of the editions, this 5th edition I always said it reminds you of whatever you liked about that edition you enjoyed. So they did a really good job with it. But I guess the point of this whole is that if you wanted to get started with D&D, or you have kids that want to get started, or you're adults that you want to get started and you're not sure, for $20, you really can't go wrong with this.
So is there a campaign built into that?
Yeah, it's an adventure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you actually, this can take you from 1st to, I think it takes you to 5th. I don't want to say anything, but I just remember it took us a while to get through just the core adventure in here. And that was playing once a week. And it was real casual play. It wasn't like hardcore, we're running. But there's enough in there. You have a little bit of a dungeon. You have a little bit of a town adventure. You have a little bit of outside. They kind of touch base on everything, and it walks you through the rules. Real basic rule walkthrough. So it's real simple. Written really easy to understand. There's not a whole lot of depth to it, and you go from there. And then it branches out, and it takes you immediately right into the other adventures. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me, but I think this actually took you right into the first adventure they published, which was like Tyranny of Dragons or something like that. One of their big book sets. It's set in the same area, and I think there's even some overlap to it, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something else, but it took you right into it. But If you don't know where to start for $20, it's not bad.
$20. That's
The worst case, you at least get a set of dice out of it.
I thought it was at least gonna be like $49.
No, it's not a bad
$20
point. We always keep this in stock. I keep these plentiful because people buy them. Like I don't have any problems, and I think you should too if you're working. Somebody wants to know where to start, especially if they have kids or just an adult group. Hey, we have nothing to do with D&D. We've never played it before. I don't know where to start. Box set.
Here you go.
I suggest, and then you go from there. But hopefully this helps you out, and just wanted to get you through this.
This should be a very informational video.
I know, it's very basic. Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
I was trying to stay basic because sometimes you see
because I didn't know this. I didn't know this existed.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
somebody like me, it's why we always are mano y mano. Whatever the viewer is watching right now, this is something that I would need. I'll probably need it in the future, to be honest with you.
And I find when you get on the internet and you watch a lot of videos, people get really in depth to it. That's why I try to keep these short too.
Where the layman's terms,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to say dumb it down, but
Yeah,
I
we
like
dumb
to-
it down
I like
every
to make
video.
it as simple as possible. And I forget sometimes that we get so involved in the games here that we're really deep into it that I forget the basics. Like somebody wants to just start. I don't want them to get overwhelmed or find it too much and walk away. But this is where you start. And I like to keep things simple. So here it is. Hopefully that was helpful. And subscribe to YouTube. Helps us out.
Point to it. Yeah, right there. That's the thing.
And support us on Patreon if you like, or if you want to, come visit us at the store, immortalsinc.com.
Immortalsinc.com, baby. See you guys next time.